Hi everybody, my name is Jahnavi Patel and I'm back with another video finally. So if you have adjusted to all the pop of color like the yellow wall and my pink lipstick, then I will continue with this video. So as I said, I'm Jahnavi Patel. Welcome to my channel, saying Expedite Maverick Miracles. And this is yet another video on just the frequently asked questions that I get on karmic contract clearing. Okay, Akashic karmic contract clearing. So in the previous video I had explained different Akashic processes and what the Akashas are. I will link that down below so you can have a look. And I'll just introduce myself a little bit for those who are new. So I'm based in Mumbai, India, and I used to be a journalist like a long time back, 10 years ago perhaps. I was a full-time journalist, and then I slowly got into metaphysical methods and spirituality, and yeah, so for the last 3 years I have been doing spiritual and metaphysical work full-time. I do tarot readings, I do different clearing and healing techniques, and lots of, there's so much in spirituality really. It's endless methods, so you're like constantly learning something and practicing it and all of those things. So yeah, I do these things. I also conduct a lot of workshops, and one of the workshops that I conduct, which is very popular, is Akashic Karmic Contract Clearing. So I'll just be explaining what this concept is and what it is to get it done by me, and if you are to join the workshop and learn it yourself. Okay, so Karmic Contract Clearing is that as we go through different lifetimes with different people and with different things, we form a set of beliefs, we develop blockages, we have like set patterns, okay, with that particular person or that particular issue. Like for example, somebody is constantly getting on your nerves, or somebody, it's like no matter how much you do for them, they just don't seem to see your worth or value. Alright, or somebody just hates you for no rhyme or reason, or somebody is really difficult, is behaving really difficult with you. These are things. Then sometimes people are married to somebody but they want to get divorced, they can't get divorced. Some people, they can't seem to get together in a relationship. Some other people in a relationship, it's not going to the next level. They feel stuck with that person. And usual conflicts in a household also, like with your parents, with your siblings, even with co-workers, you can have these contracts. All right, so wherever a relationship is really kind of it's sort of impossible, you can't figure it out, it's not moving, it's not ending, so there's obviously a contract in place. And contracts are with your parents, with all those people who are close to you, contracts are there. Okay, it's a given, you don't even have to like check it. So yeah, as we go through different lifetimes, these contracts, these set beliefs, these patterns, these blockages, they get formed, okay, and we're carrying that baggage in this life. Similarly, we can have contracts with things like money, finances, weight, health specific things, like say maybe thyroid or kidney, or diseases, or even pain, and things like procrastination, very common contract. Weight is a very common one, of course. Relationships, love, things like unrequited love, another common contract. Okay, beauty, education. Okay, so there are different contracts, business, success. So all these are topics or subjects or issues that a person can have a contract with. Okay, so when now there are many different ways of doing contract clearing. Okay, you can do it through the Akashas, like if you are an Akashic reader, or you access the Akashas, or you do Akashic meditation. Then you can clear the contract through your records. Okay, the way I do it is through prayer. Now this method was taught to me by my teacher, from whom I learned Akashic records reading. Her name is Tina Sarup, and she learned it from Linda Ho. Linda Ho is world renowned, and she's an author of many Akashic books, Akashic reading books and whatnot, and even the pathway prayer process. Yeah, the pathway prayer process is by Linda Ho, okay, that we use for Akashic reading. So yeah, so there are many ways to do it. People can do karmic contract clearing through candle healing, they can do it through soul talk, they can do it through even rituals or havans, or like clearing your karmic blockages. They can do it through prayer, they can do it through writing processes. So there are many ways. They can do it through Reiki, they can do it through pranic healing, they can do it through shamanism. Okay, so I don't even know all the ways in which karmic contracts can be cleared, but this is one way of doing it. Okay, and it works for sure, because I have taught it to people and they have gone ahead and done it for themselves. They have done it for their clients. The results have been very good. They've surprised even them. They've surprised me also. I have done clearings for myself, for clients, and we have got really good results. Okay, so this is one way to do the karmic contract clearing. Of course, the other question is that, does this mean that from tomorrow my life will change or something? No, it doesn't mean that your life will change from tomorrow. It can change. You can have an overnight shift. You can have a drastic change in a week, up to 3 weeks to a month. You can have it, but it also means that the block is out, or the block is on its way out, it's eased out. So as whatever other work you will do, if you're doing any healing, if you're doing any therapy, it will give you results. Okay, and you will feel better physically, you will feel better spiritually, energetically, and emotionally also. You will feel better. Okay, and so whatever prayers you are putting in will give you better results. If you do any therapy, any other process, it will give you better results once the karmic contract is cleared. Fine. It is like say step 1 of any process, and you get clarity. You definitely get clarity. Like if you're confused whether shall I be with this person, or shall I get divorced or not get divorced, or what am I doing here, what is going on in this situation, what do I need to know, all those messages come, and they do come. Depends, again, that varies from case to case whether messages come or not, but the person for whom the contract is cleared, will definitely get a sign, a message, or some shift in their lives. Okay, and in Akashic karmic contract clearing, we don't really fish for messages. We're not reading, we are focused on clearing the contract. Okay, and there is a lengthy prayer which I follow, and it has to be read verbatim, and so I clear it. And of course there is a process to do that. So what I'm saying is that I'm focused on reading the prayer. Okay, and then whatever sensations I get, or whatever is going on in my environment, and whatever resistance I felt in order to do that clearing, that becomes part of the message. Okay, and so if I get anything, I convey it to the client. All right, and so that is what karmic contract clearing is. Now the number one question is that if I'm doing karmic contract clearing with my boyfriend, or I'm doing karmic contract clearing with my husband, or I'm doing karmic contract clearing with this guy that I really like, okay, my crush, my unrequited love, whatever, does it mean that from tomorrow he will love me, he will behave the way I want him to behave? Not necessarily. Okay, yes, his behavior, and I'm saying his because mostly girls only ask this question, so it's mostly girls do it for guys. Okay, now it's not about that his behavior will change towards you, or he'll become extra loving, or he will he will come in your control and he will do whatever you want him to do. We're not doing that kind of work. This is a very ethical process, and it's more about we're not manipulating anybody's free will. By ethical, I mean we're not manipulating anybody's free will. This is more about just clearing the baggage which is there. It is about clearing your energy. It is about restoring energies. So after that, whatever is supposed to happen, whatever is best for both the people, that is what will happen. Okay, in one case there was somebody was in this massive on-off relationship. Okay, so after we did the clearing, the person turns around and tells her that, look, I'm sorry, but I don't want to be with you. Okay, we're off. So he broke it off for good. And of course, the client wasn't happy with the result. Like, she was expecting maybe a resolution, or, getting together permanently. But whatever is best for both parties, that is what happens. Okay. So that is a result. And there was another case also where this lady was like she was like hanging, with somebody, in the sense like he was like, I'm marrying you, I'm not marrying you, I'm marrying you, I'm not marrying you, that kind of thing. And she was obviously really emotionally unstable because of that. So then we did the contract clearing, and I think within 2 days the guy called her and said that, look, I'm sorry, I cannot marry you and I will not be marrying you, so I'm sorry for wasting your time and you please move on with your life. And he gave her his reason also. So that is what happened. Of course, on the flip side, there have been many times where we have done contract clearing and the person has called up the client, and misunderstandings have been cleared. And it's not just boy and girl, it's also like just with a friend or with somebody whose thoughts are really bothering you. We have done work related clearings where somebody had an issue with a colleague or co-worker, and then it's like all that, whatever blockages were created because of that were cleared, and the client got benefits and the client got peace of mind, and they're just not so bothered by this anymore. So yeah, this is how I can explain it. Now in contract clearing, of course, another thing, people always, they want to explain me their full situation, and I say I don't need your full situation, because the more I do it unbiased without knowing, the better it is for me to clear it, and the better I'll be able to convey things to you, which when you receive, you will be kind of you will get validation that okay, all this is actually happening, I'm not imagining it. Alright, so it is always better for people to not tell me their full situation, maybe just a brief, like 1 or 2 lines about it, that's it. But I like to give them messages if they come through. So if it is a relationship, any relationship, okay, any 2 people clearing, I just need full names. If it is a person and issue clearing, then I need the person's full name and I need the issue, and then I figure out what the contract is with and I clear it, and if I get any message, I convey it to them. So the less I know, the better it is, okay. Only the required information I take from the person. So it can work in the way you expect, it can work differently from what you expect, but in either case it works and it helps and it clears the way. It gives you a path, it gives you direction, okay. It removes blockages, it gives you results. Like people have got overnight results, okay. Like we did the clearing and next day they got a big chunk of money. We did the clearing and somebody just left them alone. We did the clearing and if there was an argument going on, there was peace and resolution in that situation. So this is what I can tell you with regards to karmic contract clearing. And it is a one-time process. Means with one thing you need to clear a contract once, okay. Some people feel that their contract, whatever the issue, is very heavy and they want to do it for 21 days or something. So sometimes I work that out, and more so if students are learning the process, I say that since you have already learned it, you can practice it, you can experiment with it also for yourself as a 21 days process. And if certain clients, because clients find comfort in certain clients find comforts in something which is being done for a longer period of time, because they feel like, okay, I've been having this problem for whatever, 5 years, 7 years, 1 year, so then how can one thing just help? So they find comfort in a 21 days process. So yeah, it can be done as a 21 days process also. There is no harm in it, okay. And you will get benefits like that. You will get more benefits, okay, as in it'll keep getting cleared. But overall, and all the clearings I have done which have worked and everything, I just clear it one time. And yes, so there is of course me doing the clearing for somebody else, wherein I just take their full names and then I take the energy exchange and I do the clearing and I update them. In the workshop, I teach how the process is done from start to finish. The process in itself is very easy, but the explanation and kind of getting there and fighting the resistance is not that easy, okay. Because when I say resistance, it means that it's just the block, right? It's the block, it's the delay, it is the obstacle which is there, which is preventing the solution and which is causing problems. So that will obviously delay you in clearing, it will delay you in the clearing, Okay, so yeah, so then in the workshop a lot of experiences are shared. People themselves, they do the clearing for themselves, they do it for their family members, they do it for their clients, and almost all the time they write in that everybody is feeling better, the results are good, we are seeing changes, and so on and so forth. So in the workshop I explain to them what the process is, then I shared the method as to how to do it step by step, and then they start clearing, and then of course I ask them if they have any doubts to please share them, so that what the experiences are, what their doubts are. So the more discussion of doubts is done, the more discussion of queries and ideas and insights is done, everybody in the group can benefit. And and every experience of every clearing is unique, and it really, yeah. And also while you do the clearing, you yourself get energized, you get cleansed, you get you feel different, your vibration really becomes higher. So yeah, it's a really wonderful process. It is a simple process, it's effective, it's powerful, and yeah, that is karmic contract clearing for you. So I hope that I have covered a lot of the frequently asked questions that I get on karmic contract clearing, and what I've spoken here is basically what I write in my message of the explanation and the workshop. So thank you so much for watching this video. My name is Jahnavi Patel, and if you like my videos, if you like my channel, please do like the video, please do share it with people who you think will benefit, and please subscribe to my channel. I post videos fairly regularly, and I really enjoy making videos, and I love sharing what I know, and I love sharing what I think people might benefit from. And yes, and please feel free to browse through the other videos on the channel and have a great time here. So thank you so much for watching. My name is Jahnavi Patel. Bye for now.